Since I'm a big fan of tennis and since I'm in London, I cannot miss the opportunity and the chance to be at one of tennis's, I guess you can say, holy sites, and that is Wimbledon. Yes, I'm here today to take a tour of the museum and the grounds around Wimbledon. I'm so excited. One of the highlights of my trip here in London. So why don't we wait? It's a 3:30 tour and I have a few minutes, so why don't we head in? So exciting! So I just checked in for my 3:30 tour and I got my badge identifying me as part of the tour. So we'll start in a few minutes. Right now we're just waiting for our tour guide. So I'm just walking around the grounds and guess what I found? So as a lot of you already know, I'm a big fan of Novak Djokovic, who is this year's champion. Hooray! I can't see it. There it is. I can't see it. Anyway, it's right there. Right there. That's his name. I can't reach it, so he's my favorite male player on this side. That's the ladies. And we have Simona Halep winning this year against Serena, one of my favorite female players. But Simona also deserved the win. So I'm very happy for her second Grand Slam. So let's see, tour's about to start, so let's head over there.
Oh, rubbish. So I think we've seen that we've got people from all over the world here. It's what Wimbledon means to people, it's what tennis means to people. It is something that attracts people from all over the world. Did you all watch the championships this year?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, this is, hi, coming into the door, lovely. So yeah, this is what brings people together. Now, we are going to be going behind the scenes today. We're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. We've got a few rules. Firstly, Sasha will be at the back, I'll be at the front. If there's anything that you need, please ask one or other of us. If anyone is not good with stairs, let us know. We've got some options for that. One of the things you'll see is we're going to get close to the grass on a few occasions. Please, if we do not walk on the grass. Do not pick it, lick it, sniff it, connect your ears in your pockets, none of that. It is sacred here. Actually, I'm just going to get you to just move forward this way a little bit because I think it's going to come through. Area.
So by the way, that is Henman Hill. It's pretty cool, and not allowed to go up there, but it's very nice. We continue our tour here at Wimbledon. We just entered. Oh, we just came from Court 1, and now we're going to more places.
The longest serving reporters for Wimbledon. We've been working with them for well over 90 years. It's not always the way. They have to put it out to tender every 4 or 5 years. So BBC might know as you see this and you think, oh, it's exciting, it's happening, it's starting. And then once you go in, you are then greeted with something that's going to make you even more nervous. Let's go inside.
That's my man.
You are greeted with last year's winners. So that's guaranteed to.
If I ever win Wimbledon, which will never happen, this is where I will be interviewed.
Now, if you are a player at Wimbledon, part of the deal is once you've done your match, you have to do minimum of three interviews. Each one is about 10 minutes, more or less. But you can do more than that, and people will come and they will sort of request extra additional interviews. It's then up to you and your coach and your manager whether or not you want to do that. So what will happen is the players will come and sit up here. They will be sitting with their manager, coach on the side, and there's somebody else who sits usually at this end who you may never have even seen, let alone noticed. Now, that's...
We are now at the epicenter of all of tennis here at Wimbledon. Welcome to Center Court. So the grass or the ground are now covered for the winter. And as you can see, the seats are also, there go the seats, right there. They're now covered for the winter. And eventually a lot of things are already being dismantled. I don't know, you guys can see from, it's just bad lighting right there. That is the royal box. That has already been dismantled. And if you can see the scoreboard right there, that is not the actual scoreboard. That is a replica. And according to our guide, that is the score of the men's single final. Between Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer. They always display the final score of the men's single final championship. So for this year, 2019, that's Djokovic versus Federer. So it's really cool being here at Center Court. Never thought I'd be here, but I'm glad I'm here. I wish I was here to watch a match, but maybe someday soon. All right, we're being called back, so let's see what else is left. So I'm now inside the Museum of Wimbledon, and right now I'm at the place or the area of the museum where the trophies are. So behind me that's the women's singles trophy, which was won this year by Simona Halep. And then on this side, that's the men's singles trophy won by my favorite player, Novak Djokovic. And we have their portrait there as you enter this area of the museum. There's a lot of things to see here in the museum. You have former clothing, apparel by famous people right here. And we just have lots of other things featured here in the museum. So if you are ever in London and you're a tennis fan, I highly recommend taking the Wimbledon tour, both the museum tour and the grounds tour. So yeah, let me take a look around. And that concludes my Wimbledon tour. So excited to be here. So I'm so happy I got the chance to do this while I'm here in London. Big thanks to my tour guide Alex and her assistant Sasha. Got my Wimbledon purchase, and yeah, I'm just savoring my last few minutes here. I hope one day to be back, this time to watch a match, so fingers crossed. Alright guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys back in central London.